What it do, YouTube, man? Coming at you with the first installment, the very first BDO video on a strictly BDO channel. So I do have another channel, but this channel right here is dedicated to nothing but Black Desert Online. So I am returning to the game, heading into 2022. So this video is nothing simply more than just a quick overview of where I'm at currently, things I'm trying to accomplish, getting ready for the new content, and all that good stuff. Sprinkle in, maybe do some PvP, all the above, man. So this channel is just going to be a whole bunch of different BDO things. So without further ado, enough talk, keep it short and straight to the point. I'm going to run up my intro, and we're going to get straight into this. Alrighty, now that you understand the assignment, let's jump right into the nitty gritty. Starting things off with the class that I'm going to be playing. It's present right here, front and center on your screen. And if you're new to the game and you're unaware of what you're looking at, the class is the Nova. So I never really rocked with this type of class in any MMO type game. It's a shield and mace, or Morning Star as it's called in the game. And it's almost defensive. It can be slow to an extent. You do have some pretty cracked movement, if I do say so myself, but at the end of the day, kind of defensive, you know. Got the shield, got the mace. Shield's literally like the size of your freaking body. You have some pets you can summon to help you out and do some damage, and all around it was just not my play style. All right, but I have been playing it for a little bit now, so I am enjoying it so far, and I'm gonna continue to enjoy it because the Awakening is the real bread and butter for me. The Awakening is the real reason I'm playing this class. So don't get me wrong, I don't like these type of classes, at least in the past. I am enjoying it as of now. So even the pre-Awakening I'm still having a ball with, and the Awakening itself is the best part of the class to me. But nonetheless, this is just a short part of the class I'm playing, and that will be the Nova. I do have other classes. I will play other classes here and there, but I never really honed in on one class when I played BDO. I was what you would call a reroll addict, if you will, but now I'm sticking it through, toughing it out. I'm gonna be running up some Nova for the long term, so this is gonna be your go-to channel if you need any Nova info in the future. So next up on the agenda, we're talking about PvP. So this is by far, out of all the MMOs I've played, the most enjoyable PvP combat, in my personal opinion, that I've ever experienced in any MMO ever. Alright, so to start things off, back when I used to play BDO, it was a really on and off type of thing, and I personally never felt like I had the gear to really PvP effectively on my main at the time. So I spent a lot of my time just chilling in BA on like a trial and messing around with stuff there, you know what I mean? So another reason I've never really hit what you would call quote unquote end game in BDO is because I spent more than enough time than I care to admit in just the BA, just messing around on trials and having a ball, meeting people, fighting people, stuff like that, you know what I mean? But there is, with seasons and season gears, season characters, another good way to get into PvP if you are interested in that type of thing. But there are new modes coming as well, so they're adding a new RBF as of, I believe, December the 22nd, so this video is before that. So if you're watching this video after that, game mode will already be added. You probably already would have tried it, seen it, heard about it, and seen maybe some gameplay, etc. I may throw some gameplay up on the screen, maybe in the background as I'm talking here, just so you can see what the new PvP mode looks like or consists of. But on top of that, I do want to have some PvP series on the channel, just because I plan to focus more on PvP long run, at least anyway. So I do have to get my gear up, you know what I mean? I do have to try to grind it out to compete, but hey man, it's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm in it for the long haul, so I'm gonna take my time, slowly work up that gear, get into that PvP action, things like that. But all in all, they are going to be adding ranked PvP as well. So I do really want to grind out, and like I mentioned about PvP series, maybe like a duel for spot series where I intentionally just find other people's rotations and literally just try to duel them for that spot, whether I want it or not, and a bunch of other random nonsense to PvP about, because I like the PvP in this game. I can't say it enough. I will continue to say it again, but hey, that's just me. At the end of the day, it's enjoyable, you know what I mean? Hope you like the PvP yourself, and if you do, you know where to find some Nova PvP right here. Okay, moving on. Next topic here we got is guilds. All right, so there's not much I really need to go over as far as actual guild things I want to talk about goes. I only bring it up because I've been in a few guilds or so in my time spent in BDO and never did anything major. I've never even personally experienced any node wars, sieges, or anything like that. Never entered into a GVG and fought it out with some boys. Never really anything super serious in a guild, but I did always want to make my own. So being as I am returning and I do want to help out some players who are, I'll consider myself new, and if you're as new as me or even newer, brand spanking new, I am going to rise up and we are going to take over BDO leading into 2022 with a new and improved best guild you will ever see. So if you are interested in the guild information and anything like that, feel free to drop a comment down below and let me know what you think, because I do never ran a guild, never did anything like that, never experienced any guild things. So if you have experienced some of that and you maybe want to, you know, play casually, join my guild, show me the ropes, or if you're brand new and you want to experience it firsthand, we'll learn it together. Why not? So all in all, that's all I really have to talk about as far as guilds go. I will be making my own sometime in the upcoming future. Who knows? And if you're watching this video in the future, I may already have the guild up, so feel free to hop in the Discord. Link will be in the description and we can hash it out from there. Next up, we do have the PvE, the game, the grind fest that is BDO. You can't make a BDO video and not talk about the PvE, man. So going into it, I do grind out for my moolah. The way I make my silver, shiny silver in BDO has always been grinding. I'm a grinder, it's what I do. So coming up, there is going to be a new region added in the future, so I am looking forward to that. I have literally no pot pieces, so there's another time sink for me there. And Valencia did have a rework while I was away from the game, so some of the Valencia spots are buffed quite a bit from when I last played. As you can see, the background where we're hanging out right now is Desert Nagas. Once again, I've spent more time at Desert Nagas than I care to admit in the past. Don't ask me why, it's just what I did. So moving forward, now that the spot is been buffed, I did return to test it out and see what things are going. I am making a lot more money here than I did in the past, and it does everything as usual per grinding. Depends on your class, your gear, all that nonsense, but all in all, this is a very early on zone. It is only 100 AP zone, so it's not like it's anything super crazy. They literally like doubled the trash loot value of the spot here and some of the other spots as well. I've seen some increases, so the whole Valencia rework itself has actually gone a long way for me, because I was someone who actually, I'm gonna say it, I enjoy Desert Nagas. I don't know what it is about Desert Nagas, or I don't even like the desert area in the map, but this was just somewhere I spent a large portion of my life in BDO, was at Desert Nagas for whatever reason. But all in all, that's really all I have for the PvE. I may have more PvE content as well on the channel, even though I did mention I do want to focus primarily on PvP, but leading up to that point, what gets you to PvP is the PvE, man. So without grinding, there wouldn't be a game, in all honesty. So all in all, that's all we got for the PvE segment. Last but not least, to wrap things up, we're going to talk about the current state of my gear. Currently, as you can see, I'm sitting on 252, 282, so that's 252 AP, 282 DP. I'm rocking a full set of the Nah I'm Chillin' gear with Kaposha accessories with a Tri-Voltara. And the next come up I am aiming to hit is the Tet Dandy. I should have it soon. Luckily, fingers crossed. If anything, I am selling something on the market that will cover it. So without further ado, fingers crossed, everything goes well. I get my money. Regardless, if not, the end result, I am going to get my Tet Dandy as my next come up, no matter when I get it, if that item sells or not. That is for certain my next item. As you can see, I am level 56. So as I return to the game, I've played Nova in my return, and I've only hit 56 so far, most of the way there, about 3/4 of the way through 56. And so I actually didn't do the awakening quest yet. So I don't even have an awakening, as you can see right there. So that is the next step on the agenda. I am gonna just wrap up, do that awakening quest, get my awakening, rock out with my socks out, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna see where we can go from there. Hopefully I can get that Dandy relatively soon, because it's gonna send my awakening through the roof for me. And then from there we are gonna have to work on hitting some come ups, hit some new brackets. I am aiming for that 261. That's the goal. I don't think I've ever been to 261 ever in BDO, just because of how I played on and off, and I told you I spent most of my time in BA doing shenanigans. So me returning to the game and getting some gear and scrounging what I ended up having left over, this is literally all I have. So the gear you're looking at on screen from all my playtime from the past and everything I have savored and scrounged back up together, this is what remains. So we are just gonna get that Tet Dandy, and then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna do the awakening quest, and we're gonna start doing real big Nova things in the future, man. Stay tuned. Alrighty, man. All good things come to an end, and this video has gone on way longer than it really needed to be, truthfully. So if you watched this video through and through the whole way from start to finish, with me doing nothing but sitting on this stoop talking to you about what this channel consists of, I appreciate you, man. Feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe while you're at it. It's the very least you could do. But nah, man, in all seriousness, we spent a whole day cycle, like the sun has gone down now, with us trying to make this quick video. I use the word quick very loosely in this situation. So without further ado, we went over the class I'm playing, some PvP nonsense, the guild stuff, the PvE, my gear. So this is it. This is the whole final of the whole video, and this is just to wrap everything up with a nice little bow on it for Christmas, so that hopefully, fingers crossed, you can take that free money that you got for Christmas and subscribe, man. And stay tuned, ask some questions, hang out, join the Discord. And most of my content and everything coming up on the channel, majority of it, if not most of it, is all going to come from Twitch. So all my links will be down in the description. That'll be the link to my Twitch and my Discord. And so without further ado, man, I just hope you enjoyed this video. There wasn't much for you to enjoy except listening to me speak. So other than that, if you enjoyed me speaking, or if you enjoy the concept of this channel, or you want to hang out and grow the channel with yourself and be a part of this amazing community that is about to happen, I'm gonna say it one more time: like, comment, and most importantly, do not forget, I will remind you, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. I'm out. Deuces.